And Teddy was like, happy, because what girl wouldn't be happy? I could have gone a whole other way with that, right?
Yeah.
Because Teddy's a girl dog, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not. But she was a happy puppy. And yeah, so that's one thing.
When you started out
That
with
happened.
Jules, so she had a dog. I'm like, had?
Teddy lived to be very, very old. Yeah. Teddy, gosh, I think Teddy just passed away. Yeah, very well taken care of.
Teddy's got a great
dog.
story out of that.
Yeah. We need to get one of those collars that translates. She has stories.
Next question, please.
Which of your castmates throughout your career do you think has impacted you the most, either professionally or personally? And do you think you've been able to do that for someone else?
Years ago, I did a show, it was a cable show called Any Day Now. Do you remember Any Day Now? That was such a good show, right? Such a great show. Oh my God. So it was Annie Potts and Lorraine Toussaint played best friends who grew up in the South together. I think one of the Carolinas, right? I think so. And Lorraine Toussaint became an attorney, and I went to work for her. It was like the last couple of seasons of that show. I was I was a very conservative Republican lawyer, working at her law firm. And don't ask. But the way that, and Annie Potts had come off of Designing Women, which I loved watching, and I had just come out from New York and had met Lorraine Toussaint in New York City because we were all doing theater together. And the way these two women were on set, how professional they were, how prepared they were, how completely giving of themselves and generous as actors, and smart too. Like they'll read the script and had questions for the writers, and they knew which battles to pick because they only wanted to make it better. That I have to say in terms of a fantastic example as women in particular in television at that time, because now I'm going back, God, 20 years easily, where there just weren't that many of us. They knew they knew their power, they used it beautifully, and they didn't have to belittle anybody to do it. Was a tremendous lesson. And then the backup to your question was, I just had the most amazing experience, and I think I can tell the story now without crying. I'm going to try. As executive producer of the Suits spinoff, I am part of the casting process, and so now I am, for pretty much the first time in my life, behind the desk, making choices and making decisions, and greeting actors as they come in and read. And so we hired this beautiful, talented Latina actress, this young Latina actress, a couple of weeks ago. And I called her up, and I said, hey. She says, who's this? I says, Gina Torres. She said, oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so glad you called. And she goes on to say that when she walked into the room for the first time in her young career, she's just getting started, she felt empowered, she felt safe, she felt seen, and she saw herself because I was in the room. So, yeah. Thank you.
All right, question from this side.
Hi. So earlier we talked about Technobabble and some of your other like smaller roles that you've had, and it just made me think of a video that actually got recently taken down from Mission Space, and it was replaced with you. You play the same role that Gary Sinise played in that. I was wondering what that was like shooting that tiny little snippet there and doing that big, working for like a company like Disney, or maybe what was your favorite part about that, or some anecdote about that that I feel like a lot of people don't even know you did.
Well, if you ever get down to Orlando and Disney World, which I have yet to do, by the way. And by the way, don't tell my daughter, because she doesn't know yet. I've been planning for a year to take her to Disney World, but like work gets in the way, because I just want to take her to the ride and like watch her realize that her mother is the face of a ride in Disney World. Yeah, that's cool. Replacing Gary Sinise. What kind of crazy company am I in? That's fantastic. I loved all of it. I loved every bit of it. I loved being a part of the Disney World. I loved being Command. That's who I am. That's my actual name. I'm Command. And I get you to Mars safely, so I don't want you to worry. It may get a little rough, but it's gonna be all right. No, come on. And then, like, I get to go to the parks, all of them, as often as I want. There's nothing better. It's the blessing that I get to do what I do is beyond a dream come true. It's so much better than I could have possibly imagined it to be. And then I get to do stuff like that. And then I get to be here with you guys. And you're asking me these questions about something that I did so very long ago. But you're here with me and you're present. And I could not have dreamt this. This is more than cherries on sundaes and whipped cream. This is other stuff. And so thank you. Thank you for that.
As a movie buff, I'm just amazed that Disney thought it was a good idea to say, yeah, we're going to safely get you to Mars. And to do that, we're going to bring in Gary Sinise, who has a movie going to Mars.
That didn't work out well.
Doesn't go out really well. When you go back, pick up Matt Damon, because it's not worked out well for him. Question from this side.
Oh, hi. I'm blinking. Okay, so you've always been my fan cast for Storm. Just saying that. Where is the hat game stronger? The royal wedding, or like Sunday church lady hats? Like, who has better hats? Who has better hats?
Oh boy. It's gonna get real.
It's a hat off. You know what? All those hats at the royal wedding were impressive, but you can't beat a good church hat. No,
You're wonderful.
Doesn't even come close. No.
A church hat, you got to be able to wear all the time. A royal wedding hat is like, you wear that once, you're like, well, I can't wear that again.
No, that's not true. Let me tell you, there was
that's
some.
not gonna work.
No. There were some dolls in there that had worn their hats.
Plus,
before.
Plus, some of those hats, like if you're at church sitting behind one of those hats, it's like sitting behind Hera at one of the panels here, where you're like, could you just put that down?
Oh yeah, you may not know this. There were monitors up on the pillars of the church, of the cathedral. What the hell was it? Was it church, cathedral, was it an abbey?
I think over there they're cathedrals.
It's one of those.
Classy church.
But they hung them so low that every time you tried to get a really good look at the action, some hat would obscure it. Some feather, some hat, because and so, see, that's why I liked my chapeau, my little gangster fedora. It was just little. It was just right kind of close to my head. I wasn't obscuring anybody's vision. Okay, so I'm maybe 6 inches taller than everybody else, but I could have made it worse. But I didn't. You see that? You see the difference? You see that? I care.
I still can't get over the fact that you went to the royal wedding on a bus. And I'm assuming it wasn't one of the cool double-decker ones, right?
It wasn't a cool double-decker.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, it was.
yeah.
Oh, but not like those.
Not like those, yeah.
No.
So you got all the way to England and then went Greyhound. Or was it a little classier than that? A little classier?
No, you know what? It was pretty Greyhound.
Pretty Greyhound. I don't feel so bad then.
Yeah.
Take a question from
Not gonna
this
lie.
side.
I'm here to tell you
Are
the
you
truth.
queued up over here? Actually, let's
Not
get a
gonna
question
lie.
from this side.
We won that revolution. So anything you want to know?
Yeah, we did our Brexit back in 1776. We got that over early.
That's right.
Why
I'm
don't we go
not
ahead and take-
precious about the royal family. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know, how did Wash win Zoe's heart?
By being Alan Tudyk.
He made her laugh. He made her laugh, and then he's an excellent kisser. True story.
All right. We're gonna have time for 2 more questions. So this side.
Hi, you're so gorgeous, and I'm a little nervous right now too. But my question is, which one fits you better, the brown coat or those lovely, gorgeous tailored suits on suits?
Oh, the brown coats are infinitely more comfortable. And the boots. Oh, but I look so cute in those shoes and those dresses, don't I? That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of maintenance.
Okay.
Jessica's high maintenance, but worth it. You know what? I'm happy to put whatever makes y'all happy. But right now it's looking like 5-inch stilettos and couture. Yeah.
Could be worse. I think the brown coats win just on pockets alone.
Yeah.
Have some functional pockets. All right.
There you go.
Our side of the house, congratulations. You win the final question of the
Woo!
panel.
Make
No
it count.
expectations, no pressure.
We have other short-lived science fiction shows like Dark Angel that don't seem to have the same following as Firefly and Serenity. When you guys, I know it was 16 years ago, but when you guys got the word that it was going to be canceled, did you expect this?
She says, gesturing broadly at all of this.
Like the following that has come from just barely over 1 season?
No. I mean, do you expect this when you come? Do you really? Don't you ever think, oh man, maybe I won't have to wait so damn long to get that autograph this year? No, failed shows don't get this. Not this. Not failed. We didn't fail. That's right. Fox failed. No, like don't make me repeat myself. No, this is beyond any expectation that we could have possibly had. There are shows that run for years that don't have this. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys are so awesome. You're so great. I'm so sorry I'm so loopy. I'll be better tomorrow.
None of these people probably got a full 8 hours last night either, am I right?
No.
Can I open up the floor to questions then?
You can, but I don't know if we can air any of the answers, at least not the good ones. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina's going to be around. She's got another panel, I believe, on Sunday in the Peachtree Ballroom in the Westin. Check the app in Daily Dragon in case that moves around, because don't worry, we won't cancel it, but we might change it. Check your local listings. We won't put it up against a baseball game, though, that Fox stopped doing that years ago. I know, we're still there. We're still there. It's okay. We haven't forgotten, and once again, it has been my utmost pleasure to say the words, Gina Torres, thank you for coming to DragonCon, and thank you for spending this time with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina Torres.